In this video, I will show you a quick overview on how to use Canva.
Annie talks, Annie talks. Welcome to the show. Here we go with Annie talks. Annie talks, Annie talks. Welcome to the show. Here's the host. It's Annie talks.
Hello everybody, I'm Annie Rivera with Annie Talks. I am a podcast host and a YouTube video creator. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you've been here before, thank you, and welcome back. First of all, I would personally like to invite you to listen to the Annie Talks podcast. You can download those on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and just about anywhere you listen to podcasts. And if you're new to this channel, I invite you to subscribe by hitting the subscribe button down below and hitting the notification bell so that anytime we upload a video, you'll be notified. And now, if you've ever wondered how some of the YouTube creators or podcast hosts create these beautiful thumbnails, and if you're not a graphic designer and want to know how to make some of these beautiful thumbnails, in this episode, I'm showing you a very basic beginner's tutorial on how to use Canva, which you can find online at canva.com. And if you've never used Canva before, or if you're not a graphic designer, then this tutorial is for you. But before you get started, you'll want to create a Canva account, and you can do that free online at canva.com. You can also log in with your Facebook account or your Google account. So without further ado, everybody, let's get started. Let me just first say thank you to Sean Cannell and Benji Travis, who are the creators of video influencers on YouTube. They have a wonderful channel. If you haven't already checked them out, go check them out. They are literally like kind of my virtual mentors, and they were the ones that actually tuned me into Canva. I'm just going to show you very, very basic overview right now. So if you'll just type in Canva here. So once Canva comes up, and I've already created an account, so you'll see some of my own previous designs. So if you already know the size that you want, what type of graphics you'd like to create, you can use one of these templates. If most of what you do are social media graphics, you want to click on this more box right here, plus sign, and it will open up other templates. Now, for the interest of time, let's just click on the social media graphic. So that's 800 pixels by 800. So click on that, and it will open up a canvas for you. So hence the word Canva. So you'll see here layouts, you'll see here elements, you'll see here text, you'll see here background and uploads. These are very, very basic functions that you can do here. Okay, so now that you have your blank canvas open here, this is the social media square, the 800 by 800. It's pretty typical for all social media types of graphics or designs, images. You can use some of their layouts right here. Currently, they're templates, and it's super easy to use and to move around. Of course, the things that say free are free, of course, and then there are some that won't be free. You'll see them further down. So the more complex, I guess, and depending on the design, they can cost more. It's usually about $1-ish. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you, first thing that I'm going to do is maybe just upload. So let's click on upload here. All right, so I've already have some photos here that I've uploaded, and it's pretty easy. If you'll just click here on this upload your own images, be sure it's an image that you can easily navigate to, whether it be on your desktop or in a folder or on an external drive, whichever. So here's the upload your own images, and then I'm going to select I downloaded this photo from somewhere on the web, and that's a whole different tutorial. You guys make sure that when you do download your photos, that they are non-copyrighted, and I can show you how to do that later, and that'll be another tutorial. You definitely want to use images that you either have access to or they're non-copyrighted, and that's so you don't get in trouble. because this, there's intellectual property and copyright material that you may be subjected to fines and so on and so forth. So it's a whole nother story. So I want to use this, let's say, and now I want to create maybe some graphics. Oh, by the way, if you click on this, you'll see all the handles here on the left-hand side, the 4 handles, right? You can enlarge them and you could decrease the size. And the good thing about Canva is that if you've never worked in a vector file before or have used vector files, Canva kind of creates these vector files. It's just keeping the proportion of the photo, so it's not distorting and it's not making it skewed one way or another. You can do that in Photoshop. Again, these are the reason why I like Canva so much is because it's quick and easy, and you can certainly, create a fast image or a fast graphic, really with virtually less time than you would with any other photo editing software. So let's take this and let's say I wanted to make it smaller. Well, maybe. Or if I wanted to make it more centered, make it a little, I kind of want it to take over the entire graphic or the entire square rather, canvas. So it looks pretty even. If you look all around, it's pretty proportioned. And then let's say I want to add some text. If you look at this here, they have different size text templates that you could use, such as this, the add heading, subheading. I wanted to use something a little bit more pleasing and more aesthetic looking. And you can even look down further into some of these items here where it has more of a template and it has combinations of font sizes and different types of fonts and font sizes. Let's say I want to choose this one. So if you click on it, it will bring it over. So I want this to be my text. Again, if you click on it in the middle here, goodness, if you click on it in the middle here, it will bring up the handles. And here's where I can enlarge it. So I can make the whole graphic look nice and pretty, or bigger. Sorry, big. So I want it bigger because I want people to see it from far away. Maybe I'll put it up a little higher here so that okay. So I like this actually. So you can click on it in here in the text area, and you can change the text if you wanted to. I'm not going to change that because I really like the way that's. I want to make this an invitation. So I'm going to click on here in the middle. So instead of ice cream party, let's say graduation. You're invited to a graduation party. So I'm going to get rid of this and because the grammar is wrong. To a graduation party. I think that's where I like it. I want to have that centered there. That's fine. Now I'm not digging on this tiny font down here. So I'm actually going to delete that and bring something else. Now I'm going to probably go grab maybe this heading here. Well, let's use my name, Rivera Family Residence. I don't know. Just because, right? So I want it bigger. So right now, if I highlight this whole thing and I click on the font size, I can make it, extra big here. Oh, that's actually pretty good. But I really don't want it to overpower, the graduation party, let's say. So I'll move it up here so that it's a little bit more centered. Maybe I'm not so fond on the font itself, so I'll click on the font styles here. And so let's select something that's a little bit less bold, and maybe something a little thinner and lighter. Mhm. Okay, let's just pick, how about, um, let's click this one. Let's see what that one looks like. Comfort up. I don't know if that's at the Rivera family residence. Okay, that's still a little bit big, so I'm going to probably shorten it a little bit. Oh, shorten it. I'm going to make the font just a tiny bit smaller. There you go. Perfect. And then you could add, date and time and all that if you wanted to. So that's a quick and dirty, easy way of creating a graduation graphic, let's say. Now, let's say I love this photo in the background. I think it's beautiful, and I really don't want it to be, it's really the kind of the eye-catching part of it that I really love. Now, let's say if I wanted to, I want the text to stand out. Oh, graduation! Lord have mercy, I can't even spell. Hold on, guys. Graduate. I can't spell. Graduation. There we go. Okay. So now let's say that I want more of the text to stand out. You can certainly, highlight the photo in the background or the image in the background. And then if you go up here to the transparency icon, you can slide the slider here to the left to be less opaque. Maybe a little, you want it this way, which, the color still comes through. It's it's very pretty. Or you want it a little bit more vibrant, you can do this. So you can basically play with this, to your heart's desire. That's one good thing about this that I love. Let's bring it down to like 90%. I think that's good. Let's say for whatever reason you didn't like the way the orientation is. I could even, if I wanted to, I could rotate it. Let me just show you how that works. Sorry, let me go back. So let's say you wanted, you didn't like the way that the orientation is. You can actually click on the photo in the background again. And if you click down here in the bottom, you'll, if you hover over it, you'll see the rotate handle. And if you rotate it clockwise, you can even do it counterclockwise. You can certainly do that. See, that just gives it a whole new meaning, right? Isn't that pretty? So, you can certainly play with it. And then if I didn't like the way that looked and I wanted to maybe bring it off to the side and let's see what this looks like. That's just as pretty, right? So you can certainly have some fun with this. So my point is just, this tool allows you to be creative, and I really like that. Now, let's say I want to do quickly. Let's say I don't like the way it looks this way. Maybe I want to flip it. Maybe I want, instead of the red flowers here, I want them on the right. I want them on the left. You can actually flip it, and you can flip it horizontal. See? Oh my gosh! Probably just one of the faster ways to do a rotation rather than go all the way around like I just did with the rotation handle. Or you can flip it back, let's say. Or let's say I don't want the red flowers down below. I want them up top. You can flip it vertically, and there it is. quick and dirty, easy way. Well, that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to comment down below and let me know if you have any questions, or if you have other beginner tips that you'd like to share with all of us, then be sure to comment down below. And if you're not already subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that anytime we upload a new video in this series or any of the other how-to or DIY series, you'll be notified. Thank you all again so much for watching. We'll see you in my next video.